I am so excited because today I'm doing a plan with me video featuring stickers from my brand new Etsy sticker shop. I made these, you guys. What? The shop is called Firefly Paper Shop. It's fireflypapershop.com if you want to check it out. And I have been working so hard this last month putting these kits together, getting this shop up and running, and I can't believe that I finally get to sit here and tell you guys about it. This was totally a passion project for me. I was getting really into stickers, and then I thought, wow, it'd be fun to kind of make my own. And so I ordered this stuff to start making my own, and then I had so much fun making them that I was like, I want to share them with you guys. I should just throw them on Etsy. These are all printed on really beautiful premium glossy paper. I love the way that they turned out. And if you would like an in-depth look at these kits, I have a new YouTube channel for the shop, which is youtube.com/fireflypapershop, where I will be posting like shop stuff, new kits, more in-depth looks, because I didn't want to overload this channel with a whole bunch of planning stuff. All of these kits are cut to fit the Erin Condren vertical planner dimensions, and I have a welcome code right now for the shop. You can get 10% off your purchase if you use the code Firefly10, and that's good for the entire month of August. And I will be releasing more kits. I don't know if it'll be every week or every other week or what my schedule will be yet, but I'm just so excited for this day to be here and to be telling you guys about it because I've been sick. Last week I got that cold that's been going around, and I was planning on opening the shop last week, and I had to delay it. So I'm just so excited that today is here. So today I'm going to take you guys along with me as I plan for the week, show you what my planning style is. I've had a lot of requests to do this video for the last probably over a year now since I started talking about the Erin Condren planners. So this is long overdue. Let's go ahead and get started. So the planner that I use is the Erin Condren Life Planner in the vertical layout. This is in the new neutral color scheme that they just released this summer, which I love because I think it's so easy for planning with stickers. You're no longer kind of locked into a monthly color scheme. Here's what the cover of mine looks like. I loved the simplicity of the marble, but you can really custom design these with any kind of cover you want, what you want to write on it, like your name or anything else, what color coil you want. I got the rose gold and I think it's really pretty. Just really happy with it. I will link the Erin Condren site down in the info bar if you're interested in checking these planners out. And all of the stickers in my shop are designed for the dimensions of this specific planner. So the kit that I am using today is my hot air balloon kit. I am so in love with this one. I love the way that the colors turned out. This is a 5-page kit that looks something like this. You get 8 full boxes with some artwork in it. I think these hot air balloons are so beautiful, and I love this little let's go somewhere feel to the kit. And then you have another sheet with your headers and half boxes. Then back on the third sheet, I have 8 full box checklists. I love these circles on this. They're kind of like a coffee ring, like they're kind of bleeding. They aren't just perfect like clip art circles. Then on this fourth sheet, I have some task type boxes. These are designed to go under the little bits header. So I have some dining ones and some little runner girl ones for your workouts and a plant one. I wanted to include a plant one because I'm always forgetting to water my plants. Then over here I have some extra things. I have this scalloped weekend banner, which I'm very proud of because it took me almost an entire day to design this and put this together, but I think it came out really cute. I'm really happy with it. Some extra stuff, some deco, and then the last page is washi. The washi page is matte. The rest of the pages in this kit are glossy, and that's kind of the setup for all of my kits. I think that glossy stickers print so much more vibrantly and beautifully than matte, but matte is a lot more easy to remove. Glossy stickers technically aren't removable, but this is removable washi, and because it's big strips, I want to be able to pull it up and kind of reposition it because half the time you don't get it right on the first try. Okay, so the first thing that I do every week when I start my no white space planning is I put down my big washi strips because there's no guesswork in that. They go the same place every week. There's not really a lot of room to get creative with these. And these strips are custom cut to perfectly align with the dimensions of these lower lengths right here. So I just line up this first strip. I like to cover up that very bottom line of the full boxes. Put that down like that. Flip this over, do the same with the second one. I will say I have gotten a lot better with placing stickers in the last month of like doing so much of this. I was so bad when I first started. I had to pull up everything like 2 or 3 times, but I'm kind of starting to get the hang of it. which is a nice thing. So once the bottom washi is on, I like to plan everything from the top and bottom toward the middle. I think that's the easiest way to keep everything aligned, and I'll show you what I mean. I generally like putting my full box checklists along this bottom strip. However, this week is a little bit different because today is Tuesday. I meant to film this yesterday. I actually got all set up to film this yesterday, and I was still just feeling a little bit sick and my voice was like really froggy. So I pushed it to today. So for Monday, I actually think instead of putting a to-do list there, since obviously that day is done and I can't really utilize that, I think I'm going to put this kind of daily kind of list box there. So why I was saying I plan from the bottom to the middle or the top to the middle is once you have something aligned nicely at the top or the bottom, you can kind of use that as a cheat to line up everything else. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to take this sticker and you just kind of like press it right up against that washi there, and then it like kind of perfectly makes sure it's level versus trying to just eyeball it being level starting in the middle. So I'm just kind of centering this, using it as a guideline, and then it goes on perfectly just like that. And then for the rest of the week, I am going to use the checklists because I can still actually utilize those. But yeah, if you just like push it up against the bottom washi, there's like no guesswork with this, you guys. It just goes on perfectly straight. I absolutely love the process of planning and putting stickers down. Like it's kind of therapeutic for me. I think it's a little bit like I never got into the adult coloring books that got like really popular in the last couple of years. But it's got to be like kind of the same thing, that it's a little bit crafty and it's a creative outlet. And I like that at the same time it's also kind of productive because I'm like planning out my week and being organized, but it's just like, it's very fun. I kind of feel like a kid again when I'm doing this. Okay, so there are the full box checklists laid down, and then kind of the same thing, just stacking on top to keep everything aligned. I'm going to put the to-dos on top of them the same way. And then for this, I think I will do goals on top of this one, and then I'll write like my daily goal, like my big thing I want to do or work on every single day underneath that. And then actually on my Sunday full box checklist, I always like to do the next week header, because as I go through my week, if there's things that are just not going to get done, or at the end of the week on Sunday, I look back over the rest of the week and I see what I didn't accomplish, I fill that out here. So then the next Monday when I'm getting ready to plan, I can flip back and see this box and see what didn't get done, what needs to be carried over to the next week. So I'm going to lay that down right there. Then on top of my full box checklists here, I usually like to stack my little tasks boxes. So I'm going to do that for Monday. I'm just going to kind of do like what I did yesterday, you know, give myself credit for what I did accomplish. So yesterday I read a lot of my book. I'm reading Leanne Moriarty's Truly Madly Guilty. It's her new one that just came out this last week. I think this is like her 5th book of hers that I have read, and I love her. I love everything that she writes, so I'm really enjoying it. And then I also, of course, watched the Olympics yesterday. I watched the swimming and I watched some of the diving. The synchronized diving is insane. Like, I don't even know how you begin to practice for that with another human being. Like, that's very, very difficult. And yesterday I actually did some laundry. It was a productive day for actually not feeling very good. So good for me. I have this little telephone sticker that I'm going to put down for Wednesday because I need to remember to make a call that day. Down a running sticker as well. I have not run this week because I've just been not feeling great. So I'm going to put a running sticker down for Wednesday. And I also think I will put one down for Friday too, because I've kind of been running every other day, or trying to when I haven't been sick. So put one down Friday there. Have you guys been watching The Night Of on HBO? If you haven't, you should start. It is so good. That's Sunday nights and it's like a thriller. It's really good. So there's John Oliver and The Night Of. What else? I have these little stars and they're just kind of for whatever, like just miscellaneous things that you want to remember to do. So then on top of that, I'm going to put all of my little bits headers. Okay, so those are all done. Now at this point, I actually go to the top of the page and I start working my way down toward the middle again. So at the top in this row, I like to do my big full boxes, the artwork full boxes, and I head all of those with the today stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the today stickers, and I just try to be really careful with these, kind of like with the washi. If I get the today sticker down right, then I can push the full boxes up against them and everything will fall in line and be straight. So when I designed these full boxes, I thought this Let's Go Somewhere sticker would be kind of cute for the accent box. So I'm going to put that one up here. Try to get this straight. This is one of the harder spots to get straight because there isn't really like a solid line to line things up with. Then for the rest of the full boxes, I think I'm going to try to alternate the darker blue tones with the lighter tones. So I'm going to start with this one up here, and actually I think the easiest way to put these down is kind of the same way I put everything up against the washi, is to flip it upside down and then just kind of rest it up against that top today sticker so everything is in line. And then it just goes down right like that. I'll put this one right here. Do maybe this flower one right here. This is such a pretty one. I love that flower. Take this one. This might be my favorite box, like the close-up of the balloon with that turquoise. Oh, they're all pretty. I don't know which one's my favorite box. Okay, then after I have the full boxes down, that is when I kind of supplement the rest of this space with washi and with half boxes. I'm going to start with the dark blue washi here with this dark blue box. The washi comes, there's 4 strips of washi here, 2 kind of larger ones about 1/2 inch, a little over 1/2 inch, and then 2 smaller ones a little over 1/4 inch. And this washi is seamless. All 4 of these strips line up perfectly together. So if you did just want to do like a box of all of that washi design, you could just line them up and they would go together. Then with the gaps that are left, I cover those up using the half boxes. So here I will do this one, and these just kind of perfectly cover up that spot right like that, so you don't have to use so much washi. I kind of like to stagger these a little bit so it doesn't look like all perfectly aligned, so I'll bring this one up. Before I do any more, I'm going to put down my little weekend banner right here before I start kind of figuring out what I want to do up here. I'm going to peel off this little scallopy banner and just center the K. There we go. Then I really don't want to cover up this one, so I think I'll just put one half box right here. I will put it that way. And I have a couple of half boxes left. I'll be adding these to a couple of these days. And then I also have these circle stickers that say dine out, build, do, and relax. I really wanted to add a relax one to my kits because I always forget to do like face masks or something like that. I just wanted a sticker that could signify a time of relaxing. It could be Netflix, it could be reading. So actually I'm going to add the dine out sticker to Friday. Even though I put a meal sticker there, I'll use that for lunch because I just remembered my dad is coming into town this weekend on Friday, and I'm sure that we will probably have dinner out somewhere. So I will put that on Friday. I think I'm going to put the relax sticker on Thursday, just maybe do something to clear my head a little. It'll be a busy weekend, so do something that day to just relax, recharge, do something. I'm going to add an extra half box to Wednesday because tomorrow is going to be a busy day, so I think I will do right like that. So the way I like to do my sidebars is I like to start at the top with the This Week sticker, and I just line this up right underneath that top kind of decorative box. And then underneath that, I'm going to put this half box checklist. I really wanted to include a half box checklist in my kits because sometimes I have something I want to keep track of, but I don't need that many items for it. So I like to do this for this week. And then here I'll just put kind of the big things that I need to try to remember to do, or even just like smaller tasks, just things that I want to get done this week. And this is kind of the place that anything that doesn't get done here ends up over here on this next week checklist at the end if there's something that I didn't get done. After I do the This Week sticker, I do the work sticker right underneath that. Underneath the work checklist, I like to do one of my extra full box checklists. Then underneath that, I'm going to do a remember sticker right there like that, and then under that I'm going to do my daily tracker, so something I want to remember to do every single day this week. And then actually to finish up this sidebar down here, I think I will use that extra half box, and I will use some washi to kind of complement that and cover that space. Right like that. Okay, and then last but not least, I have a couple of deco stickers. So I have this hot air balloon. I think I might put this up there, kind of overlapping that box. And then I have a couple of these little birds. I think I'm going to maybe put these down around the weekend a little bit. I'm gonna put this one up here, kind of overlapping that box a little bit. And that is the finished spread. For the most part, used up the entire kit there, and I just love the way that these colors come together, and I think it's so pretty. It makes me excited to plan. So then when it actually comes time to fill this out, I don't fill out everything all at the beginning of the week. I kind of like to fill out as I go. So I typically only do the to-do list for the day that I'm on. Like I wake up in the morning, I fill out my to-do list because plans change, and obviously when you do like this type of planning and you do everything pretty with the stickers, the last thing you want to be doing is like crossing things out and moving it around because you planned Saturday on a Monday and then Saturday changed. I can fill out Monday because Monday has already happened, so I'm just gonna write down what I did. For the half boxes when I'm planning, I typically put either if there's like an event that day or just the main thing that I'm doing that day in those boxes. So for yesterday, it was kind of just relaxing and watching the Olympics and reading. Today, Tuesday, I'm obviously planning. I'm working on the stuff for the sticker shop. So yeah, just keep going through kind of filling some things out, and a lot of things I leave until the day of or as the week goes on. I like to leave a couple of things open because maybe I'll get to tomorrow and I'll be like, oh, I really need to do this, and I'll add something to this week or I'll add something to work. So that is it for this week's spread. This is how I like to plan the no white space planning that I do. I really didn't think I was going to like the no white space planning, and then I tried it and I was instantly hooked. It was just so fun. I think it's such a nice way to sit down and plan out your week and be a little bit creative with it, and I just love it. And once again, if you're interested in this hot air balloon kit that I used or any of the other kits I've released with my shop, it's fireflypapershop.com. It's an Etsy shop, and you can find all of my kits there. And also, if you want to see more planning videos and stuff, be sure to check out my new YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/fireflypapershop. I'll be putting more planning videos and just like new kit releases and shop updates and things like that there. I don't want to overwhelm this channel with planning stuff because I know not all of you are as into it as I am, but for those of you who are, you can see that kind of stuff over there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!